This next hat will be an angel hat or halo hat, and then I'm going to turn it into a basketball hat or a hoop hat. You'll see here in just a second. So what you do is you have a one balloon hat base for a head of a very small kid, and then you have another balloon twisted into a hoop. Very simple. Attach that hoop as far down or as far up as you want. Let's just put it right here for now. Make sure this is sticking up. And you have a basketball hoop. Well, I couldn't find any round ones right away, so I used an eyeball. So we're going to call it an eyeball through the hoop, but on one part of it, to make it an angel hat, you just turn it this way. Use this color for the basketball, but use a yellow one for the halo part for an angel hat. Pretty simple. You can add maybe white balloons up here for clouds if you want. To make the basketball hat, you just turn it. Pretty basic, pretty simple, huh? Now for the basketball, you just tie this on the end of two uninflated 260s. Wrap it around here around the front. Now since I use eyeballs, you can say it's an eyeball basketball hat. The child can sit there and go like this. So I'm looking at you. Or they stick it on their head. Oops, if it's doing that, what's the solution? Do a pinch twist here to keep it up there. There we go, much better. You don't pinch twist it, it'll sag a bit. So then what the child does is knock their head up so they can try to, oh, missed it. Oops, I'll get it this time. Try to get it in the hoop. Maybe make it a little bit longer so they can actually get it through the hoop. That's an example of an angel hat and a basketball or eyeball basketball hat through the hoop. Hi, this next one's a fisherman's hat. You need the one balloon hat base. Well, the fish is ready to go. And a fishing pole with a 260 tied onto the end. First thing you do is you make the fishing pole's holder in the base. Really simple. Just make a loop. Push it to make it round. Right here. You don't have to do any ear twists or anything, just make a loop. Take the fishing pole, twist a bubble on the end of it, and then wrap it on the opposite end of the hat like this. Opposite end of the loop in the hat. Take this, shove it through, line and all, until the fishing pole is fairly straight. It's just dangling there. Now, shove that through your arm to hold the fishing pole in the holder. Make a basic fish. Remember, twist the two together. Shove it through so it doesn't come undone. Squeeze the nose. Wrap it through the fish body once, twice, and situate it in here. Now take the fish and tie it onto the end of this line. You don't have to tie a knot. You just have to wrap it around that joint a couple times, and it won't come undone. It'll save you wear and tear and all that. And what you have right here is a cool fishing hat. Now, when I've done this for tips like at restaurants, this is always a hot seller because all the little boys of all ages want one. Hi, this next one I call the tower hat. It takes a one balloon A hat base and an additional hat. A hat? No, additional balloon. This time, do not attach this to the back. Leave it going straight up. Take the second balloon, 260, and attach it to the opposite side of the hat from the one of the balloon. See, like so. Have those two meet in the middle. Twist them together. Now, if you want to make it go straight up, do a couple of pinch twists, maybe one in each balloon. Up near the end. Adjust those. And you have a hat that when you stick it by most 3 or 4-year-olds or even 5-year-olds, it's about as tall as they are. I call this a tower hat. What can you do with a tower hat? You can put an animal on it. We're going to show you how to put animals on a hat later. You can put them on here. You can do spirals up here. You can make a giant flower. Or you can just make a couple of loops up there and make it look like a giant propeller hat. It's really up to you. Don't get yourself constrained to super ideas. Open your mind up and create. Become an artist. You can just do the loops in here like that. Awesome.